Manico, Mexico, in the city of Monterey. You know, friends and neighbors, I'm awful glad to be back again with you, and I want to thank you a million times for all of your nice cards and letters of request. And I do want to thank you sincerely for your orders for my big new album of Cowboy songs, which is my third edition. I'll tell you about that in just a little while, but right now I want to answer just as many requests as I can for this old-time tune, She's My Curly-Headed Baby. She's my curly-headed baby. She used to sit on Mama's knee. She's my curly-headed baby, and she's from sunny Tennessee. I have told you about the women. Now I'll tell you what they'll do. They'll be crying on your shoulder and be flirting with another too. I have loved her since I met her, more than any tongue can tell. If she leaves me for another, then I could never say farewell. She's my curly-headed baby. I don't care what people say, but if she leaves me for another, then that will be her barren days. She's my curly-headed baby. She used to sit on Mama's knee. She's my curly-headed baby, and she's from sunny Tennessee. She's my curly-headed baby. Yes, sir, that's a mighty fine old song, I think, and I do hope that you folks out there in Radio Land enjoyed it just a whole lot. Now, remember, friends, I was going to tell you a while ago about my big new Cowboy album of songs. And, friends, I do want you to have this edition. It's my third edition. It's one that you'll be proud to have in your home. Friends, you'll find two large pictures of myself in this book. You'll find pictures of old Mexico, pictures of XEG, this powerful radio station that drives these programs out all over the world. You'll find pictures of our Spanish-speaking announcers, 48 pages of songs, my friends. And on the back of this book, that is in the last sheet, you'll find the guitar chorus, and then a course for the tenor banjo. Now, friends, I want you to have this book, and it comes to you for the very low price of just a $1 bill. Send $1 to Cowboy Slim Reinhart, XEG, San Antonio, Texas, for the finest cowboy album of songs, my friends, that I've ever offered to you before. Now, remember, too, friends, if you don't have a dollar handy, just send a postcard and say, Slim, send my book COD, and I'll be glad to pay the postman $1, plus a few cents postage when my book arrives. And, my friends, when I say that you'll be glad, you will be glad, because thousands of people can't be wrong. Now, remember, friends, my supply is limited. Due to the paper shortage, I can't send out as many books as I'd like to, so you'd better get yours now. Don't forget, just send $1 to Cowboy Slim Reinhart, XEG, San Antonio, Texas. And if you don't have the dollar handy, you may send your COD request. Here's an old-time cowboy song that you'll find in this book. It's a real old-timer, too, my friends, and it's the Cowboy's Lament. I walked out in the streets of Laredo as I walked out in Laredo one day. I spied a poor cowboy wrapped up in white linen, as cool as the clay. Now beat the drum slowly and play the pipe lowly, as you carry me along. Take me to the valley and lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy, I know I've done wrong. Now we beat the drum slowly and played the pipe lowly, and bitterly wept as we bore him along. We all loved our comrade, so brave, young, and handsome. We all loved our comrade, although he'd done wrong. Beat the drum slowly and play the pipe lowly, and play the dead march as you carry me along. to the valley and lay the sod o'er me, for I'm a young cowboy, I know I've done wrong. Yes, dear friends, that's an old-timer for you, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed it just a whole lot. Remember, too, if you'd like to have me do a number for you, you write me a card or a letter and ask for your particular request. We'll get to it as quick as we possibly can. Now, friends, if you'd like to have a real cowboy songbook, one that you've never seen published before, and one that you will appreciate having in your home, then you send $1 to Cowboy Slim Reinhart, XEG, San Antonio, Texas, and your book will come to you on return mail. Remember, my friends, you'll find 2 large pictures of myself, pictures of Old Mexico, pictures of XEG, this powerful radio station that I'm broadcasting from at this very minute. Pictures of our Spanish-speaking announcers that you hear from time to time down here on this world coverage broadcasting station. 48 pages of songs, friends, that you will appreciate every one of them. You'll appreciate every second that you spend with this book. You'll also find a guitar course, and then a course for the tenor banjo. Now, friends, this book comes to you for the very low price of just $1. So send $1 now to Cowboy Slim Reinhart, XEG, San Antonio, Texas. If you don't have $1 handy, my friends, then send a postcard to a letter and say, send my book COD, and it'll come to you on return mail. Then you pay the postman $1 plus a few cents postage when your book arrives. I believe I have time here for another little song, part of one anyway. I'm just driftwood on the river. I'm just driftwood on the river, and I'm loafing down the tide. I don't care where this old river carries me. I keep drifting just because my heart is broken inside. And I'm tired of wishing for what cannot be. In my heart I don't feel bitter over what has been. I feel sorry for the one I must forget. And instead of being someone with the world to win, I'm just driftwood on the river of regret. I'm just driftwood on the river. Thanks a million, friends, for all of your nice cards and letters of request. And I do hope that you heard your favorite song on this broadcast. I've got to go now, my friends, but I'll be back again after a while. But in the meantime, if you want a real songbook, one that you've never had in your home before, one that you never will have again because you can't get this book except through XEG, then you send $1 to Cowboy Slim Reinhart, XEG, San Antonio, Texas, and your book will return to you on return mail. Remember, friends, you'll find 2 large pictures of myself in this book, pictures of Old Mexico, very interesting pictures, too. Pictures of XEG, this powerful radio station that I'm broadcasting from right now. Pictures of our Spanish-speaking announcers, and you'll find 48 pages of songs. You'll also find a guitar course, and then a course for the tenor banjo. Until I return, friends, this is Cowboy Slim Reinhart speaking, thanking you all for everything that you've done for me. I'm saying so long, everybody. Good luck to you. And above all, my friends, I sincerely wish you good health. Then carry me back